hope you're having a great day. You'll have to excuse me, I've picked up the most horrendous cold, so if I manage to get through this without sneezing and doing something horrible, that will be a miracle. Now today I'm going to talk to you about dungarees. I've been asked to do a little style video on how to wear dungarees when you're over 40, so hopefully you're going to find this helpful. And within that we're going to be talking about 4 different things. So choosing a pair, what to put under them, what to put over them, and what footwear to put with them. Because for me, how you style your dungarees is key as to whether you are actually going to wear them moving forward. I think the idea of a pair is great, but often we get a pair home, try them in a couple of different ways, doesn't quite work out, husband makes some really clever quip, and then they go to the back of the wardrobe and ultimately there's a charity shop. So let's get it right straight off the bat. First of all, choosing a pair. In terms of colour, there's 2 main colours. There's obviously the denim blue, and there's shades within the denim as to so from lighter to darker and so on, and then the fit. Now the colour, I have gone probably for the safest dungaree option possible, all black and no shading within that. So these are the wimps dungarees, if you like. They're just not challenging in any way other than the fact they are a dungaree. If you head for a blue, there can often be a bit of shading on them, they can be busted, there's more going on with blue dungarees as a general rule of thumb. So just have a think about what appeals to you most and which you think you're going to find the easiest to style. For me, because I wanted to take them on the feminine side of dungarees rather than the really casual side, and I wanted them to be a little bit smarter, I suppose, than the black, all one colour. You could read boring into that. They were the better option for me. Secondly, think about the fit, whether you want them to be quite fitted or whether you want a looser pair. So I've got a looser style here. Now these, I borrowed from a friend because I don't have a looser style, but these have lots of advantages over them. They've got more room in them for a start, which is great. They're a little bit more casual, a little bit more laid back. You might have a bit more room to put a thicker sweater underneath them. See how you feel in them. Sometimes if they're too oversized, they just feel a bit unflattering. So just see what you kind of gravitate towards, but just be aware of those 2 things. The fit and the colour can be something that has a massive impact on whether you're going to wear them moving forward. When it comes to styling them, putting things underneath them. Now, like I've mentioned, I prefer to make mine a little bit more dressy. I think having grown up in the 70s and the Red Hand gang, if I wore a check shirt underneath them, I would feel a little bit too Red Hand gangish. But for others, that's fine, and that may be exactly where you want to wear them. It's just having kind of a thought about these things up front. For me, I like to wear sort of quite a pretty blouse, so I might wear something like this star one with them. See, that's got little stars on. These are all old season, I'm afraid. So probably not available right now in the shops. And then another couple of options. So just, you know, like a bit like the shirt I've got on, I prefer to wear a prettier blouse or shirt underneath my dungarees. This one was still here from yesterday. I would not wear this one because I would look like the man from the milk tray advert, for anyone who remembers that. So just think about what you want to put underneath them. If you want to go super casual, you might wear a t-shirt or a Breton striped top. For me, I just find I prefer to wear something. This has got a little bit of pussy bow on it, a little bit of print, just to lift them a little bit. And then if I want to wear trainers or something a little bit more accessible where I can race around, then I've got that nice balance in there. In terms of what to put over them, I've now thrown all my things over on the settee because it's take 2, having sounded so awful in take 1. Let me just grab a cardie that I sometimes wear with mine. I like to layer a knit over the top. So because these are fitted, I don't really have room underneath to layer even a fine sweater, just getting a bit too bunched up. So I quite like to add a chunky cardigan over the top, especially if I'm around the house on a Sunday afternoon. I will go for a chunky knit over the top. But equally, when you're out and about, if you need a little bit more warmth than that, a leather jacket is quite a good option. Or here I have a full-length coat. And again, for me, just because it's that little bit smarter, I feel slightly more comfortable wearing a smarter coat over the top. But it just does come down to your individual preference. Then in terms of the next thing that we were going to look at is the footwear. So it's what footwear you're going to put with them. Now, if you're racing around and about, then a trainer is a good option. And I like these because these were gifted to me last year by Crisp Clothing. They've got a little bit of height in them. Sometimes with dungarees I can feel a little bit lower, so to have a bit of height is quite a nice thing to do. So a trainer that's slightly built up can make you feel a bit more elegant in them. For a boot, I quite like a wedge heel, and also wedges are good to walk in because your foot's not so much on an angle, so a wedge boot can be quite a nice option to walk in. Or if I'm wearing a shoe with a heel, I've got these grey ones from Next, which have got like a little cone heel. Again, I find those fairly comfortable to wear as long as I'm not walking a really, really long distance. One pair that I did try on one occasion were these red boots with the stiletto heel, and actually they were just a step too far. I thought, no, that's not quite right. The fitted black dungarees and the red heels was just too much for me. But that doesn't mean to say it wouldn't work for you, and that might be the perfect way for you to wear a pair of dungarees. Equally, what I probably wouldn't do is tuck dungarees into boots. Now, some of you might like that idea, and it would look great on some people, and maybe I should try it. That's another option. I'm not feeling it at the moment, particularly not in that colour, but doesn't mean to say that it wouldn't work. So I think the key really is to identifying the colour of dungarees you want, the fit that you want, and then deciding, are you taking them super casual with like a check shirt underneath and a pair of flip-flops in the summer? Do you want to go a little bit smart? Do you want to go smart on the top half and then wear a trainer underneath? Or the other way around, you might want to do sort of a smarter shoe and then a t-shirt. What are you going to put over the top? Whether you're going to put a chunky knit, whether you're going to put a full length coat, a leather jacket, or a blazer even, whether you can layer a fine knit underneath, and then thinking about what shoes to put with them. So I don't think dungarees are quite as simple as going, I would never wear a dungaree. It's thinking about how you might wear them and seeing whether that would fit in with your lifestyle and your style personality. And if they do, great, and if they don't, there's plenty of other things out there. In terms of places to go, I'd look at Topshop. These are Jack Wills, so I'm not sure whether Jack Wills have got any at the moment. ASOS, River Island, H&M, all a good place to start if you want to just dip your toe into the dungaree water. So I hope you found that helpful and that you have a super weekend. The cold will hopefully have gone by the next time I do a video for you. If you've got any questions, if you've got anything you'd like me to cover on these, then just let me know, and in the meantime, have a fabulous Friday afternoon. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.